Hello. I'm just about to try and go out for dinner with my other half. It's so nerve-wracking. Even though I've been out a couple of times, once I think, been for dinner in the past year, out to a restaurant. I can't explain how scary it is. It's so stupid because it's not stupid, but I feel stupid myself because it used to be something we used to do without thinking twice about it, and now because of the anxiety it's a massive deal. It sucks because it's like I just want to be able to go out as a normal couple and do normal couple things and not get all worked up about it, because it ruins the whole thing and it turns into this big deal about me. It basically just turns into like an exposure therapy, and I can't just enjoy the situation. So we shall see how it goes. I'm not particularly dressed up or anything, it's just casual, and it's just us, you know, it's not even like with people or anything, but it doesn't matter. Anxiety does not discriminate. Comes whenever it wants to. So we'll see how it goes. I feel very trapped. So I'm back now, and it went much better than I thought. Which it does, say 70% of the time. I'm already in my jammies, in my comfy stuff. Yeah, it was nice dinner. Really busy. It's a Monday night, and I thought there'll be no one goes out for dinner on a Monday night, do they? It's just been the weekend, they just want to stay in. Oh my god, this whole place was rammed. Yeah, and I felt like I was stuck in like a game of Tetris or Pac-Man, because the tables, they were all set like you had to walk like round in a square, and that we were right in the middle. It was a bit I wanted to move tables, but I didn't, which is good, because you're supposed to endure being uncomfortable. Yeah, so it's mostly couples filling up the restaurant, and it's kind of hard watching them, like, well, from the outside, because no one knows what anyone feels like, you know, really, from looking at them. So it's hard to watch other couples kind of just find it completely normal, and they're out for dinner and they're just out for dinner, and, you know, they look like having a good time, and that's just it. Yeah. So, you know, there is that to it, is you start comparing yourself and you're looking around, you're thinking everyone else is finding this so easy, even though they might not be, because like I said, you don't know what anyone feels like, but from the outside it looks like everyone else is just having dinner and they're finding it nice and easy, and, you know, this is just a really normal thing to do. So, and knowing that how that feels, because that's how I used to feel. You know, I've always been shy, like I always grew up being really shy, especially socially, even though people might not know it, because I'm sure if you were to ask the people I grew up with, like my friends, I'm sure they wouldn't really, I don't think they'd describe me as shy once you get to know me. I was quite loud, but I don't know, I think they definitely shy around strangers anyway, so I guess that was still social anxiety really. It was fine. I think we were probably there for about an hour and a half in the end, because, you know, we got talking and, you know, had a bit of a giggle about some things and just got to catch up and just, you know, be in a different environment than sitting on the sofa, you know, watching TV, which is what we do every night. And, you know, it's nice to do something as a couple that's like a normal coupley thing to do, you know, just to have a date night or whatever you want to call it. My other half said it was really nice to sorry, it's a bit emotional. Yeah, he said it was nice to see me in a different environment than just, you know, eating dinner at home, sitting on the sofa. So that's when it you know, gets you a bit, because you realise how much it's affecting the other people in your life. It's very easy to get caught up in just your own world when you feel like this. Not that I don't think about other people, because I do all the time. I'm always thinking about other people. But, you know, when someone actually admits it, they'll hide it from you because they don't want to upset you and they don't want to make you more anxious or more depressed or anything. So they'll do everything they can to not make you feel worse. Yeah, and afterwards I wanted a coffee at decaf, but I didn't want to get one in the restaurant because they overcharge you for the tiniest cup of stupid coffee. And I quite like to walk with my coffee, so there's a Starbucks right next door. But I don't go to very often because it's kind of like one of those ones that's so small, it's like just for takeout really, you don't really sit down in there. And there was this really cool guy behind the till, and he was really like, you know, like really hyper and like, ha ha, and he was taking the piss because I wanted a decaf, and he was like, decaf, sacrilege. And so we had a bit of a joke about that, and he said they could only, like, you know, they don't actually have decaf like on drip because there's not enough demand. And I'm like, how can people not need decaf in the evening? Like, aren't you not supposed to drink it after 6? Like, isn't this like the whole thing is that you're not supposed to drink it after 6 if you want to sleep? Anyway, it's weird to me that they don't have it, but they just make it for you, like not as an espresso, but they just make it in a drip thing anyway. Blah blah blah. So they made me that, and he actually gave it me for free because he was like, it's that disgusting, I don't want to ruin your life by giving you this disgusting coffee and making you pay for it, so I'm just have it for free. And I was like, that's weirdly cool. You know, maybe it's karma. You know, like, well done Jess, you made it out and you went for dinner, have some free coffee. But I don't think decaf coffee tastes that shit. Other people do, I don't. Fair enough, whatever. This has gone totally off track. My point was, I went out for dinner and we had a nice time, and I got a free coffee off a lovely person and got the bus back, and now I'm home and I'm in my comfy clothes, and now I'm gonna have a cup of tea and watch Dexter. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go and try and find the cat and cuddle it against its will, because it doesn't hate being cuddled, but I definitely enjoy it more than he does. No. See how much you love being cuddled? See how much he enjoys being cuddled? Look at the relaxed feet. Look at them. So relaxed. Oh, Schmelly. Just wanted to add something to the end of my video about anxiety and going out for dinner, seeing as I'm actually sat with my tripod set up now, because I'm filming loads of different kinds of videos. So yeah, I just want to say that it's like, it's really funny, like thinking, oh, you know, I did go out tonight, I did go out for dinner, and that was nice, it was a really nice night, it's really nice to do a coupley thing. And it's just really funny because I kept sitting there and kind of going, did I cook dinner tonight? We went out for dinner, and I was like, really? Me? Oh, cool. It's not like I've got a terrible memory, it's just like that weird to me, that weird to my brain, you know, to think, oh, I went out for dinner. Yeah, so I just wanted to say it's kind of like a happy little ending that, you know, it's kind of cool to kind of go, oh, that was nice, that was a good thing to do, well done, yes. And yeah, I think when you are, you know, recovering or trying to recover, or just trying to, in any kind of person, you know, if you're trying to push your boundaries or make yourself, you know, be more social, give yourself some credit for doing the thing you set out to do, and no matter how it went, if you did it, you did it. Even if you went out and had a terrible time, or had a panic attack, freaked out, left, or whatever, you made it there. You went out. You pushed yourself past those feelings. You pushed yourself past those feelings of anxiety, and you said, no, I'm not going to be scared of you. You're bullshit. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to do what I set out to do. So if you have done something today, yesterday, if you've done something, congratulations, well done, give yourself a pat on the back. Please, please take it in. Take it in, because I have a really hard time taking it in when I do something positive like that. For my anxiety, I have a really bad time about actually accepting that I've done it. Like that's a perfect example. The fact that I keep forgetting I've done it. It's almost like my brain just like goes, no, I'm not going to let her remember that, because then she might like get some confidence, you know? I don't know how it works. Anyway, yeah, so please, I'm working on trying. I actually keep a journal, like, just of achievements, like, just even the tiny little things, like speaking to a stranger, or, which I know is not tiny for some people, and it wouldn't have been tiny for me a year ago. There is no way in the world I would have been speaking to anyone, let alone going out for dinner. So anyway, I just wanted to end on a positive note and say, yeah, if you've done something, well done. And I'm going to say well done to myself. And yeah, okay. Good night.